with Darren is always interesting here. He specializes in fight choreography, and before I came to the school, I had absolutely no idea how to shoot action. Like, not one bit. And the first time I was working with him, it was very confusing because I had to basically retrain myself to learn, how this goes, And now we've been working with each other for about 2 years now. And like he tells me, oh, get a low angle for this shot here, and I know it.
Working on Darren's set, I have to say it's a risk. Not that he doesn't know what he's doing, because he definitely knows what he's doing when it comes to choreographing the fights and everything, because they're well done. They're caught on camera nicely. It looks like you would see a film on the big screen. It looks like it was done that way. That's actually how we met. He was sitting somewhere, he was editing it. But I have to say, preparation before every take of doing an exchange is nervous.
See, the thing is that if you're not fully committed and engaged to, like the actual feel of the battle and the intensity of fighting, then the choreography is not going to go as smooth.
I get very nervous, okay? I mean, first of all, doing a lot of blocking, arm to arm, bone to bone. Your arms are extremely sore after each exchange. And sometimes if you don't get the right take, you have to go again and again and again. And if you're not worn out from so much movement, you're pretty beat up.
We do lots of repetitions because we want to make it as perfect as possible. And it's not even like it's a real fight. It's just got to make you believe that we are fighting. So we have to make the camera believe that we're fighting, and then initially you'll believe that we're fighting. And it's a lot of practice, a lot of takes, a lot of repetition, and it's just a lot of technique and form, because I mean, you're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe that shit. You gonna believe that shit? I don't even believe that shit. And I'm fighting. You're gonna believe, fucking hit, fucking like fast punches.
You have to expect to get hit for real at least twice. I took a few real licks from JB and it didn't look like I did, but I felt it. My arms were up and he kicked my arms and I felt his foot go through my arms into my nose. That's just how powerful it was. It was a mistake, but it was still done. I got punched in the back of my ear. I think I got hit in the chest once.
We Are Blood really taught me how much character plays into the view. The one thing I would definitely say as far as fight choreography aspect, remember the fight choreography, whatever is fantastic as you can make it, realize that the fighting is part of the character too. I really made CJ's moves really rough, but at the same time trained. You can see a little bit of Gavin's movements in CJ. At the same time, he's not as polished and he's very small. So there are moments where he looks really great, and then there are moments where he looks very helpless. So the fighting style was crafted for that character. For JD, I made him very big, very strong, not as quick, but still conditioned to handle a fight. And then for Gavin, I always thought he was the more polished fighter of them all. He basically does whatever it takes to end the fight quickly, but at the same time, he displays a lot more skill than both of them. But because he is the better fighter of the three, he's the one that actually does not need to take place in the fight because he is not the central part of the story.